Hey guys, it has been a while since I have done a video. I decided to do a video today, me reading some ghost stories. This is just a purple binder that I put all of them in, and there's a bunch of tabs. So yeah, let's get started. In here also. I don't want this. So these are haunted places in Kentucky, and the reason why I decided to do this was because me and my mom love ghost stories. So yeah. I guess what I'm going to do is I've decided that I'm going to take most of these out of here and put them into this binder, because I don't use this binder. All this binder has in here now is paper, so all these are going to go into this binder. But I'm going to read you some of my favorite ones before I do that, because this is going to be my reborn diary thing, because I have 3 reborns and I'm expecting my custom sometime soon. It should be within the week or so. But yeah, I did just order a custom off eBay. So yeah, but this is just a little journal. I am going to show you most of my book collection. I have a children's book collection, then I have my book collection. And yeah, so I do just have my reborn page here. So let me show you. There she is. She's just sitting, and as y'all can tell, I do have almost all my baby stuff in here. This is where I keep my books, in this area, and up there in my closet. I do have some in my dresser. I mean, I really do love books, and I do read them a lot. Just I have not been reading them lately. One of my favorite books I have been reading lately is The Unkindness of Ravens, that is in the TV series One Tree Hill. I've been reading that book online and thinking about printing it off and putting it in my own type of journal or something, so I can read it whenever. But let's get started. And so my cover just says ghost stories on it. So yeah, started. So the first one we are going to read try to find some short ones so I can read a bunch of them. Okay, so we're going to read Kentucky. These are on the places in Kentucky. Bowling Green off the bridge. I do know where this is because me and my aunt went to Kentucky a few years back, and we went and saw some of the haunted places, went on tours and stuff, because me and my aunt are really big fans, and she did print this out for me, so let's get started. Bowling Green off the bridge. There is an old metal bridge with a wooden road. A girl once jumped off the bridge and drowned. The theory is if you go to the end of the bridge and turn your car off and put it in neutral, the ghost of the girl will pull you across the bridge. That actually is true, because there were videos of cars like that when I went. They have a bunch of TVs there, and they'll show one ghost story on one, and it's in this section with soundproof walls. Another story on the other one in section with soundproof walls, and another one. And you will just transfer through each of them until you see most of the stories. Okay, so Mr. Sterling Old Windsor Nursing Home. The Old Windsor Nursing Home is the oldest nursing home that is an old nursing home that is abandoned now. The story is that if you go up there late at night, you can peek in the windows and see old wheelchairs rolling around. You can hear moaning and screaming. The nurses' home was shut down in the 80s because they had a large amount of patients dying and found out it was abuse, so their lost souls roam the halls. Abuse, most of the time when people are abused, they will haunt where they were abused. They will haunt until the people who have abused them have either died, or they'll just haunt around there because most of the time they don't like the other people are visiting where they were abused or where they were beaten and stuff like that. The story of Jackson, his name's Jackson, don't remember his last name, but this is a story. It's a really old story in ghost towns of ghost haunted places and the United States and in North Carolina. There was a boy named Jackson, and he died of abuse because his mother and father abused him. And then I heard that he haunted the place until his parents have passed away. I mean, most times when they're haunted, they still love their family and friends, or the people who have abused them, but they just want to find peace with them. So yeah, Murray Owlsbury Cemetery reports of an abduction that chased people. Sounds of a baby crying have been reported also. Nicholasville West Jessamine High School janitors report being hit by thrown trash cans in the middle of the night. Lockers seen opening and closing on their own, and football field lights go off and on by themselves at strange hours of the night. That is actually true. Here's Owensboro. Catherine Splendine Elementary School. I like this one. I have seen the elementary school too. It's a nice school. In 1896, when the school was first built, it was made mostly of farmers' daughters because the boys never went to school. In 1899, the school was destroyed by a small tremor from the fault in Missouri. That actually is true. They rebuilt it though. 2 girls died when the school fell to the ground. In 1901, they rebuilt the school over top of the old school because it was so small. They built an art building. Still today, the art building is haunted by the 2 girls who, at night, have been known to mess up the art room, and when the morning comes, the room is a mess. That is so true. If you go on YouTube, I don't know if this video is still up. I watched it a few years back. And you type in Catherine Splending Elementary School. When you type that in, there will be a video of, I don't know, just like apparitions and stuff like that. And it's really cool. So Owensboro Hospital on the first floor near the old monorail. You can hear screams coming from empty hallways. Also, you can see shadows on the wall as if someone is walking beside you. I do not know if that one's true. Now we're going to read about the middle school. Owensboro Catholic Middle School. At night, neighbors have reported screams and wicked laughter. They have seen doors fly open and shut as if possessed. There are dark reddish stains that have never come out of the floors in certain rooms. That is blood stains. If you watch TV shows like Bones and stuff, you will see that carpet, the blood soaks. Here's the carpet, and here's under the carpet. So when you go to scrub the blood or anything off carpet, it just sinks in, so that if you cut where the blood was, and you looked it up, that will just be red, and sometimes if it's like hardwood floor, it will never come off, not this. It will, soon die down there. Here's the Owensboro High School. When Owensboro High School elevator was first put in, the 7-year-old son, Johnny, of the builder of the elevator was playing with his ABC blocks. The elevator wasn't all finished, and there had been no doors on the elevator yet, and the boy fell to his death. To this day, if you go to school real late at night, and right in front of the elevator and say, "Johnny, are you playing with your blocks?" you are to hear the sound of blocks clanking together as if he were playing with them. This is Owens County High School. A man roams the halls and writes disturbing words and phrases on the walls and chalkboards. The student was supposedly hung by a janitor in 1973 in the shower room in the boys' locker room. Exactly 1 year later, the janitor was found hanging in the same spot as the student and was hanging by an old rusty chain. To this day, no one really knows what happened. And this is Packata Emma Morgan Elementary School, and the school is so beautiful. In the little kids' playground through the gates, you will be talking, and back around the corner you can hear the sound of a bike being slammed up against the gate. When you walk back there, it stops. There are also voices and footsteps in the halls, especially in the hallway that has the names of the past principals listed. Also, for 2 miles around it, almost all of the houses have had paranormal activity. No one knows the identity of the school's ghost, but most of the ghosts in the community are either past owners or past owners' pets. Also, the places used to be a gravel pit. According to myth, many people died on Constitution of the town, and to keep people from knowing that some people have died unexplained deaths, they buried them under the town. Of course, that's just a myth. People were, like, buried, seriously, like, the only thing you say, if you were buried underneath, like, a school or something, they're definitely going to want their burial place back, because it's just really, really rude to, dig up someone else where they were buried, or where they laid to rest. See, I did just lose my grandmother 2 years ago. And the date of her death is about to arrive this summer. And I really, really, really do not like talking about her death. But I do talk about it just to get, like, all my anger and stuff out. But that is all we're going to read today out of this book. I will read some more tonight or tomorrow. Bye.